let's do this. I had a good cry yesterday. It was really nice. Hope you all are doing dokey. I was going to stream. I was very close. I drew a couple of slimes. And when I say a couple, I mean 2. That was hard. Everything's difficult for some reason, and I don't know why. Bum. It's still a weird space, and it could just be the residue from this. It could be all the bullshit that's happening with Twitter, all the bullshit that's happening with Google. Yeah, I literally want to flee. Part about it is I want to take everybody with me. If I take everybody with me, where am I running? I don't know. I just don't know. Really what it boils down to. We want to be happy. I think it's partially my depression. I think it's partially the day. And I hope things will definitely get better. I'm not in a bad place. I'm not in a bad situation. I'm not in this. I'm slowly digging myself out of the hole that I've been in for now over 2 years, and the hole really started before that. And here's the thing that sometimes bothers me more than anything else. I put down all this money for Florida. Mostly hotel rooms and things like that. But I put down all this money for it, and I had a lot of people telling me that they were going to be there, and this was going to be great. And I had so much happening all at once, and it was hard to keep track of. And you have to remember, I was planning this almost 2 years in advance. almost 2 years. I was planning this. Who could have predicted a global pandemic? Who could have predicted an incompetent president setting basically the world ablaze because of it? Who could have predicted that stuff? Who could have predicted 174 million people wanting that to continue? Who could have predicted it? I don't even like the opposition. But, life or death. It feels like it's a choice between life or death. The amount of people that I've known that have either died or are faced with permanent medical problems because of this pandemic, it just makes me like, and I can even speak on long COVID. Long COVID's debilitating to the point where people can't even freaking function. It makes me crazy. Almost been 15 years. But 15 years, it has been 15 years. 15 years ago, I was thinking about my legacy. Before that, I thought my legacy was secure. I thought that I had it all planned out, and I thought that I was going to basically be making the money, but having infamy and being famous enough that people are going to remember me. And 15 years ago, I suddenly had the realization that they've already forgotten me, and I'm still there. I was hemorrhaging money at the time, only to protect my legacy, and what was going to happen. And it was very selfish of me, because people tell me how, like, I saved their lives and I helped them through the tough times, and they wouldn't have been able to make it without me doing what I did. But you know what they did for me? Nothing. They gave me their gratitude. And you know what that means to me? Nothing. I know it sounds cold, but I was hemorrhaging money and nobody assisted me. And I didn't hemorrhage money because I was trying to be kind and nice mentor had passed away, we actually had that discussion. And I was going to secure their legacy through me and secure my legacy at the same time. And when everybody turned their backs on me, everybody turned away, and I realized that it was my mentor all along and not my good effort. I wasn't able to secure anything. That realization hit hard. I don't think I've recovered from that. I had already been diagnosed with depression. Already been diagnosed with the stuff that I got. And if you've been watching any one of my videos, you know that I have it. You know what's I got. Because it comes out in the way I talk, it comes out in the way I do this. But I definitely have depression, because I've talked about my depression before. I had that before this whole thing. But the second that I realized, once everybody turned their backs on me, and once because like people don't realize, like, I tried. I worked really hard for the next 5 years after all this, after basically fleeing California. I tried for the next 5 years to build myself back up, to get myself back into the industry. And everybody turned their backs on me. One of my employees went to college and actually produced a course on art. I don't know if they became a teacher or professor themselves, but they sold that course on art. It was more like alternative, and I'm in there. I'm in the course. I always say that this is a course about me. I joked about that. I said that before. The truth of the matter is, it's not a course about me in particular. It's a course about alternative art, and I'm one of the people in there that's highlighted. And the sad thing about it is, that's my legacy. That's my legacy. The professor who was teaching the course, I did not know. When I was mentioned, when I was first mentioned in the syllabus. Person taking that particular course actually came up to me and said that there's a class at you, and they thought it was a different Sean, but it actually turned out it really was about me, another Q. probably more surprised that it actually was me than I was surprised that they said that I was probably dead. Because my art abruptly stops. And nobody could keep up the pace, is the way the professor put it, that I was at. And now, I agree, nobody could. I was burnt out. The amount that I produced in such a short amount of time, the commercial work that I did, is probably something that the world may never see again. They may be. Somebody might come by and actually, be that dedicated to do it. And somebody else might come around and have the money to basically sponsor that insanity. I don't know if it's possible. I think I was in the right place at the right time, and people were willing to give away a lot of money. And I didn't even see that at the time. Yeah, and I quit. After about 5 years, actually it was very closer to 3 years of failing to get back into the world again, the entertainment business again. I basically put down my pen and didn't draw for 10 years. Until I started streaming. And that's literally how it goes. And when I was streaming, I had no intention. None. I had no intention as a streamer to be an artist. If I could have found somebody to draw for me, I would have. Alright, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great time doing it. I will definitely see you on the flip side. I hope that I get over this. I hope that I start streaming again. I miss streaming, just so you know. I really like streaming. And I hope that I can get myself back and motivated to do that again. Alright? So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it brings you joy. And as always, if you're watching this to this point, type cool beans in the comments below. I know that I haven't been saying this with every video, and the few videos that people watch to the end, I don't know if they've seen that, but I think it would bring me all the joy. I mean, it would make my heart so full if somebody did that. We are getting close to, we have 100, we just did 180, this is 181. We're going to have 200 videos and not a single person has ever written cool beans. Just think of that. Alright, it's time to get going. Have a great day. Alright, bye-bye.